Hello, 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 you beautiful buccaneers, and welcome to the last video of 2024. I hope you all had a very merry Christmas, and this will be the last video until next year. So remember my last video where we walked around Shar Bay Cove and talked about Merrick doing stuff? Well, looks like we're back again, because Merrick's doing more stuff, and to be honest, there's not much else to talk about at the moment, apart from this. I noticed a few of you asking me to talk about this new thingy at every outpost now, and it's just sitting there being a bit silly. But with the devs talking about the Hunter's Call update coming in Season 15, Merrick forgetting his lines at Shar Bay Cove, and the fact there's a fishing rod propped up at all of these thingies, taking all of that into account, I think it's safe to assume that this means the arena's coming back. Sorry. Not sorry. But this does bring up a fair point of discussion. If this is going to be a Hunter's Call area at every outpost, then what happens to all of the sea posts? Are the Hunter's Call reps all going to move to outposts now? Well, doubtful, because a lot of the cargo run missions and other commendations are structured towards these sea posts. So that would mean having to rename and restructure a lot of quests for the Merchant Alliance. And they haven't even fixed the lost shipment missions yet from Season 1, so I doubt that's going to happen. Am I right? Am I right? Am I So no, I don't think we'll get a mass immigration of Hunter's Call cousins at every outpost. I imagine this will be a Hunter's Call shop area, possibly a place to throw down your emissary when it eventually comes into the game. After all, emissary flags are coming to the Hunter's Call, and they are being upgraded to fall in line with the other factions. So they'd need a quick access area, because otherwise people would complain about sailing in a sailing game, hunting for a faction called the Hunter's Call. But yes, there's my lore dive on these jolly jape jetties. But back to Merrick, he's moved yet again. And yet again, at the point of making this video, he's forgotten his lines. Again, still talking about the last location that he was at, which in my last video, he'd forgotten the lines, and he's said that it's confusing. He suddenly remembered his lines when he was at his last location when a white diamond appeared in the shark statue he was stood next to. Merrick seems to think that there is a connection between these statues, the Ancients, and Shar Bay Cove in general, that he may need to delve into to discover more. The statue that he is currently standing at also has a new gem shown in its eye, this time purple. Now, what's interesting about this is that there are 5 statues at Shar Bay Cove. This might surprise some of you as they're all similar and easily mistaken, but we have 4 surrounding the outer edges, and then this center one. And more interestingly, there are 4 types of megalodons. And this lie. And so far, we have 1 statue with a purple gem and 1 with a white gem, which could possibly mean this one is the crested Meg and this one is a big bag of lies! So I have no doubt whatsoever that we'll see other statues over the weeks be adorned with colored gems signifying the different Meg colors. But wait, there is more. For this, we need to go to the map table. If you take a look at Shar Bay Cove, and then mark the locations for all of these shark statues, by simply drawing a line through each one on the outer rims, we get this star shape. But here's where it gets really interesting. If we draw a line from the center shark, and we put the line, put the line, so if we just put a line over here, and then put maybe a little bit. Just move it up.
It appears our dear friend Falcore has gotten a bit too cozy with one of his wacky theories, and he's in need of a breather. But since I have your attention, allow me to direct your gaze towards a truly remarkable website, the perfect destination for anyone looking to upgrade their setup with a powerhouse of a PC. Apex Gaming PCs, the ultimate one-stop shop for all your gaming needs, whether you're chasing digital glory or just trying to dominate the high-stakes world of Minesweeper. These fine folks offer custom-built rigs and pre-built systems, plus they're practically giving away discounts like it's going out of style. So what are you waiting for? Click those links and let the PC upgrading commence. Your gaming glory or Minesweeper mastery awaits. Now, let's see how Falcore is doing.
Maybe wiggle it out just a little. Well, it's obvious it means nothing! But there is also something else. This cave painting has been in the game since its release. You may not know it even existed as it's nestled away. Now what's interesting is the ambient light here has been updated significantly since it was in the game, which leads me to believe that over the next few weeks, I imagine this will be used in some way. The painting depicts one of the many warriors of the ancients and is obviously showcasing him as a hunter of sharks, which is interesting as the name of this island is literally Shar Bay Cove, and the island has an opening leading to the ocean, with winding rivers that lead to the central ceremonial area. Is this entire island a trap for megalodons? Or is it where they all originated from? Merrick also often says that he has an uncanny feeling of when a meg is near and has always been able to track them. One thing we've seen repeated quite a lot in the Sea of Thieves lore is a repeat of historical events, Stitcher Jim being the Herald of Flame, for example, which has happened before in the history of the world. Could it be that Merrick is the reincarnation of this ancient hunter? Bit of a mad theory, I know, but this is a mad game, so don't judge. Over the next few weeks, I have no doubt that these shark statues will begin to adorn jewels of all the colors of the megalodons, and this old cave painting will come into play in some shape or form. And I also believe that something at Shar Bay Cove will change. I'm not sure what yet, but it does feel like this is all leading to some sort of world change. And being that Shar Bay Cove was literally the second island Sea of Thieves ever made, I think it's safe to presume it's in need of an update. Also, it's worth mentioning that at Port Merrick, the Order of Souls headquarters has also been given a slight update, now with 3 new tarot cards that are waiting to be unveiled. That's a thing. To tape on the table, so there's a tarot cards there. I don't know. Not much else really. Yeah, well, I may as well.
Press the subscribe button. If you don't, a busload of kittens will die.